What up, though, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, dude? What up, dude? Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a little Saturday. Pop in, drop in, check in, see how y'all doing. But also, I'm getting up here to talk about what's going on in the news, child, because it seems like it's something in the water around now. Okay, we're gonna talk about it all. But again, make sure you hit that like button as you guys come on up in the room. Also, make sure if you are not subscribed that you get subscribed and make sure you bang the notification bell so that you don't miss nothing. Night. What's going on, Deshonda? What's going on, Shonda? What's up, schoolboy? What's going on, baby girl 1981? Honey child, y'all know how to get a little piece of all of this stuff going on. Okay, again, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It's 35 people's up in the house. Lord have mercy. Okay. I hope I'm not echoing, guys. What I don't know what this means. You have had it with Love and Marriage Huntsville? Oh, have you? The peoples is still around now. The peoples is still around now. Uh, well, I heard that some stuff is supposed to go down today. I guess it's the Houston trip. I guess that's what's going on, child. I don't watch the show, so I don't know. I talk about the stuff outside of the show. But I heard that it's supposed to be something with the Houston trip for sure when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. What's going on, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Queen? I was just giving you guys a few minutes to hop on up in here before we get into the things of the things that is going on around there in social media, honey. You're over Love and Marriage Huntsville too. Listen, it's been a week. It's definitely been a week. And listen, you know, we moving on, honey. It has been a mess. It's been a mess. Now, can y'all just imagine me having to do all of what I did or everything that was going on this week on top of having to edit Hotline Bling and all kind of stuff? Child, it's been a lot. Y'all got to give it up for your boy. Cause listen, this here ain't meant for the week. Okay, it ain't meant for the week. We did. What's up, Tracy? What's going on, Crystal? I don't know what's really happening because I don't keep up with the show like that. So I mean, you know, for me it's borderline bullying. It's been a lot going on, and I think everybody can look at it at a different angle. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got something going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those situations. Things, in my opinion, have went extremely too far. And I refuse to go into my next year with this hateful stuff. I do. I do. I don't know about y'all. And I know people dwell in mess. People love to see mess. People love to be in every inch of the mess. But at the end of the day, people's lives and families' lives is at risk based off of what happened this week. Do y'all realize that? It ain't just about one person. It becomes about everybody at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't cool to what took place this week at all. One thing I will say is that there were multiple people who backed up the same story, and so I just wish everybody the best, honey. And like I said, it's just so uncalled for. It's so uncalled for in multiple different ways. So we here though, y'all. We gon' we gonna take this next week to heal and get things in order and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could get up here and not want to go live and not want to do this and not want to do that, but nah, your boy is here. Okay, your boy is here. We are tired. We are. I don't. We're tired. You're right. We are tired, Brittany. We are tired. Okay, listen. If Clawfoot do something that's worthy of the dragging, she's gonna get dragged. I'm talking about this other stuff that's been going on this week. That's what I was talking about. Okay, listen. Let's get into some things here really quick. It's one of them good old stories. It's one of them good old stories. Y'all know I'm gonna get over there to Tamar. I'm gonna save her for last. I got a good old reading in my spirit for her. However, I wanted to talk about a couple of things that is going on. What's up, Alex? How are you? Happy holidays. Let me see. Let me. All right. Let's get into some things here really quick. Everything is alleged in my opinion. All right. And I appreciate you all for being here at any point in time. You are enjoying the show. You can definitely donate to the platform. It is going to cost the bottom. Okay, but listen, y'all, I was minding my business and I seen this. Do y'all remember when this actually happened? When this man went around there to the people, black people, let's keep it a buck, let's keep it all the way 100, to his black neighbors, and he was harassing them, okay, calling them monkeys and putting feces on their properties and all kinds of stuff. So let's just take a brief look at the video.
One? I know what you did. You broke that window. Windows? Dude, I don't care. Cookie's windows got shot out with a shotgun. I don't care. U-22s to their fucking front face. I do not care. In Cherry Hill, their fucking daughter got smashed. Exactly. Is that what you want? No. And you want to know where I was when all this happened? I don't care. At work, monkey. I don't care where you were. At morgue. Just like I told the Outlaw police, get these fucking monkey niggers out of here and you can't do shit. That's me talking shit. 3602, Gramercy Way, that's where I live. Come fucking see me. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, White, why are you back over here? Well, somebody called me. Someone called you. It's private property. You have no jurisdiction here whatsoever. I do. None. Somebody calls me. Hold on. I need back up. You know what? Bro. Hold on. Go ahead. No. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go talk to these fucking niggers. Go ahead. Fuck you. Go talk to the niggers. Let them know what I'm all about and what their fucking rights they have. All right. You want to go back to your house? I'll come back to you. No, I'll stay right here. It's common property.
So I just wanted to show you guys that quick video, right? So it says neighbors. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for this article. Neighbors justice has been served. A racist Philadelphia man has been sentenced to 8 years in prison for harassing his black neighbors. Now, according to the Inquirer, Edward Matthews was first arrested after a video of him went viral, showing him being verbally assaulting his black neighbors. Okay, we gonna keep it book. Now y'all know how to say some words that they probably gonna demonetize this video, but oh well, we keeping it a buck. Justice, okay, period. Anyway, so he says in this video he called the man a monkey and a nigger. Okay, but he didn't say nigga. He said the other word. Now, consistently and threatened to get violent. He even admitted to running black people out of the neighborhood and bragged about the police not being able to do anything about it. The video sparked outrage in the community, which led to Edward being detained and charged with multiple counts, including bias as well. Now, y'all, this is the interesting part for me. Is it really justice? Because when you get down here to this last paragraph, this is what it says. Edward pleading guilty to all of the charges and begged the judge to give him a lighter sentence. Edward tearfully apologized for his actions and says that he regrets how he handled the situation. Well, first of all, once you act like this, girl, it's never going to come out of you. Okay, you are who you are, in my opinion. Okay, you are who you are. There's no switching that thing up. There's no changing it up, girl. You are who you are. You're a racist. You will always be a racist. Okay, so you can say them tears for another day. Okay, because we don't care. We do not care. Say them tears. Okay, so it then goes on to say that he has spent at least 2.5 years in jail, lost his home. Okay, as well as his wife. Okay. Oh, okay. What we supposed to do? What the nigga supposed to do about you losing your home? What the nigga supposed to do? What the nigga supposed to do? We supposed to get you out and you calling us monkeys and niggas? We supposed to help you get your home back? Girl, he tried it, ain't it? Ain't it? Well, nobody care because you lost your house and your wife. So the wife filed for divorce and he is in the slammer awaiting trial. The judge decided to sentence him to 8 years in prison with a mandatory time of 4 years to be spent behind bars, honey. Girl, like I said, once you're a racist, you ain't trying to change. You ain't trying to change nothing you trying to do around there. This is who you are, and there's nothing about it. So you say them tears, but everybody, we don't care about you losing your house. We don't care about you losing your car. We don't care about you losing your wife. We don't care about losing none of that stuff. You could have lost everything you had, including the shirt and them shorts and them penny loafers you got on your feet. You could have lost all of that, and we don't care. We don't care, girl. Anyway, I think you need to stay there. Okay? Stay there. Stay there. Okay. But anyway, some people see this as justice being served. Uh I wish every situation would end up like this because y'all remember around here in Dallas a couple years ago, this was before the panorama. Y'all remember that white coach was messing with that young black boy in the neighborhood and stuff like that. And I think that man got 3 months probation or something like that. It's so whack. It's whack how they do things around here. But like I said, we don't care. And good night. All right, moving on. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Pat B. Who else came up in here? What's going on? What's going on, Crystal? What's going on? Just simply, how y'all doing? Y'all know I got some other things to talk about too, child. So let's talk about y'all. There's been several people that have sent this to my DMs about what schoolboy call it Bluetooth and Snaggletooth. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not about to talk about them people because I really don't. Listen. I'm gonna just sum this up right there when it come to talk about them. I feel bad for that baby, and that is completely it. That's it. I feel bad for that baby, and that's it. All right. Let's get into our next topic right here. All right. This has the internet screaming right now. All right. Do y'all remember Lil James? Do y'all remember Lil James? Y'all remember Lil James? He was an internet sensation when he was young. Y'all know when he was young, he didn't play about his little sister. I think he got a little sister, if I'm not mistaken. And he didn't play about his mama. And everybody knew that. Now, I'm gonna need a little backup story because what I was told was that this was supposed to be some type of take your child to a prom, some type of situation, is what I heard this was. So to see people in the comments literally saying he need to check him, He shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be doing this. If this was a let me mute it and then I can show you guys what's going on. So this is supposed to be a YouTuber, and that's Lil James' mama right there twerking on him, right? So he comes over, pushes his mom and the man out the way and stuff like that. Now he is gonna stand there and he does look like he gets a little emotional about it. And to me, and I don't know, I'm not no parent, I'm not no nothing, but what I am is I have been a child before. To me, it gave more of he was embarrassed. Okay. He was very embarrassed by the behavior of his mother. And my thing is, if you know children are in the building, you need to get yourself together. Okay. So I'm gonna blame this on his mama. Okay. I'm sorry. I am. I'm blaming on his mama because you ought to know that you need to learn how to behave when you go to certain places, especially if your child is with you. And that's just how I feel. Again, I don't have no children, but you would want to represent yourself. Right, schoolboy. That's what I got from the entire situation is that he was more so embarrassed. I know Lil James don't play by his mama, but come on, yo. So I think it was more like you take your child to the prom. Does that make sense? That's what I heard on Twitter. I don't know if that's the true background behind the event, but what I saw and read on Twitter was that it was and y'all see him crying. And she's sitting there fanning and still dancing and going on. But what I saw on Twitter is that it was like the parents take you to the prom. I could be wrong though. Okay. But I'm just saying, I think it was just more so embarrassing, especially if you know your son is there. Look at James. James was dressed to the nines, okay, in his all white suit with his orange bow tie. Don't play with James, little James, okay? And he wasn't playing with the YouTuber either. Okay, get out my mama face. But no, for real, I really do think he was embarrassed, and I think that she shouldn't have been doing that, knowing that he was there. Even even if it wasn't a kid event, I still see kids in the background. How y'all don't know how to conduct yourself? It'd be a different situation if it's round into your family reunion or something like that. I think you can do whatever you want to. But if you're gonna be in a public space like this, and you just can't get mad at his embarrassment. Okay, I thought I was the only one. Because I had saw a couple people was like, "Oh, well, the child this and the child that and the child this and child that." So I was wondering if I was the only one that was thinking like that. There we go. Wrong place. Wrong time, wrong place. I agree. I agree. All right. So I want to ask y'all thoughts on that right there, because again, I felt like that was a bit much. I did. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. All right. So did this make the neighborhood talk? I might have to go to Twitter for this story. So let me get everything I want to get to on Instagram first. Um, I can't play that video because if I play that video, they definitely gonna demonetize the video. Mm, okay, so nope, I don't want to show y'all on there. I want to show y'all that on Twitter. I guess is this everything that I need then on here? I think it is. Okay, everything else I want to talk about is around there on Twitter. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. I want to talk about this Terrence Howard situation. Hey Sean, thank you so much for the cash. Yeah, let's bump about it because we ain't bumped about our blessings in a minute. So let's bump about that. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, so let me remove this here really quick. Yeah. All right, so I want to get into this now. Y'all know, if in case if y'all didn't see, a couple weeks ago, and it might have been about a month already. Terrence Howard was doing this interview where he was talking about him not making the money on Empire that a lot of people thought that he was possibly making, blase blase. And everybody was like, you need to pay that man, they need to pay that man, they need to pay that man. And I had to comment and I say this is very much giving pay Lucius and Cookie, honey. But anyway, Terrence Howard is suing his former talent agency for allegedly asking him to take a lower salary for the show Empire. I can't imagine another counterpart receiving the low ball pay that I was receiving. And a lot of times they stuck in contracts, they stuck in certain things that they can't do until things are over. That's the horrible part about it. But let's get into it really quick. So it says neighbors get into this. So shout out to the neighborhood talk again. Terrence Howard is suing CAA, alleging that the talent agency fraudulently convinced him to take less money for his star role in Empire. Now, according to CBS News, Terrence was aware that the agency would be receiving a fee for packing the project, but was unaware of the conflicts of interest CAA was faced with by not only having by not only having their own financial interest incorporated into the project, but and also representing the actors and production companies, the suit states. Now, despite the feelings of trust, it would be years later that Howard would discover that CAA placed their own financial interests as well as the interests of the production companies they also represented ahead of his own, the lawsuit states. So it says Terrence is seeking compensation, but we will not know what that is, as well as punitive damages. Is going on to say that at the news conference on Friday, Terrence felt like the situation would be very different if maybe the actor was white. And we already know what the situation is. We're not gonna pretend like we don't.
I trusted CAA to look after me, and they looked after themselves. I can't say that this was a racial issue, but I cannot imagine that white actors that are comparable to the numbers and the accolades and the world recognition that I have, I can't imagine that CAA would allow them to be misused and treated in the way that they allowed Fox to misuse me or to be paid the way that I was paid.
Y'all, I'm sorry, but when he stood right there, I say, this is definitely giving Lucius down to the Empire, pay the man. Okay, pay Lucius and pay Cookie. All right, now don't forget about Cookie. Don't forget about Cookie. Want Cookie her money. What's going on, everybody? What's up, PN2 Ross? What's going on, Alf Mac? How you doing? Tea Talk with your girl. What's going on? Hot and Spicy Tea. What's going on? How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. I didn't think y'all was gonna be up in here with me today. I thought y'all gonna be busy around there on this good old Saturday. But thank y'all for being here. Hit that like button, honey. Please and please. Okay, so I want to talk about that. I feel like get a man where he's worth. Give him what you owe him, honey. That's what I feel about that. Give him exactly what you owe him. All right. Now listen, I'm gonna be messy real quick, but I got to go ahead and say this. Shout out to the Queen Sheba, okay? Because earlier today, I happened to be listening in her bushes, and I'm saying this with a grin on my face from ear to ear because that game that Queen Sheba was playing, oh, we're gonna have to do that over here. Queen Sheba, if anybody wants to know, Queen Sheba, what you was doing over there on your page, I love the idea. I'm not gonna steal your idea, I promise I'm not. But I love that. That was dope. So basically, let me tell y'all what Queen Sheba did. So she had this thing where it was like, you come up and you stamp, pretty much you said what you said, you standing on the business, you said what you said, and what you said was what you said, right? The good thing is she do it kind of behind her thumbnail. But the way that people do it is you get to come up there, but people can either pay to have you come up, or they can pay to have you booted off, or they can have you paying to come back up there. So it's like with super chat, super stickers. I don't know if she was doing Cash App or anything like that, but I happened to hear just a few minutes of that, and I kept seeing they is just super chatting like crazy. Honey, Queen Sheba got something good over there with that one right there. That was I ain't no cap, no cap. That was a cute idea. I'm here for it. Okay, so I had to give Queen Sheba a shout out for that because that was dope. It's like it's nothing personal. I mean, people was paying $20 to get folks removed from up there. Folks were paying like $50 to get people removed from up there. I said, "Oh, Queen Sheba got a good one with that one." So I had to tell y'all about that. I thought that was good. So anyway, I wanted to give her a shout out about that. Okay, so let's get into our next topic. So I want to talk about this Zeus situation around there with Nick Cannon and y'all know how I feel about Luma Plummer, whatever that man name is. I really don't care nothing about him. But they are doing this thing and they keep changing up flyers and thumbnails and stuff like that. But it's like they got a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. The lights versus the dogs, the big girls versus the little girls. Uh 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 it's stupid around there. You know, people like to support this, and I had to get somebody together because they're like, all the young people, that's all y'all like. Are you for real? You got grandmas on them shows fighting. Are you serious? It ain't always about the young people, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. So is this it right here? I think this is it. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna show y'all this without playing the video because I don't know who this video belongs to, and I want to be able to give credit. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this, right? So on the left hand side it says dark skin, and on the light skin side, I mean on the right hand side it says light skin. Right now, when I this is lovely tea stuff. Jesus Lord, don't flag me, lovely tea. Let me find something else now. Here we go. That ain't it either. Here we go. Right here. Okay, so it says dark skin versus light skin. Now, here's the crazy thing about it, right? They deleted it and changed it, and they changed it to chocolate, chocolate, uh, chocolate baddies or something like that versus caramel baddies or something like. First of all, what y'all doing over there in Nick Cannon? Let me tell you something. I don't know why. I don't think you that desperate for a coin. Now, people always can result to folks being broke. People say folks is broke and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think you are that desperate for a coin that you would go and gear up and do something like this. And let me tell you something. At this particular point, Nick has somebody, Zeus has somebody that has to approve these things. They have to literally approve these things. Why would you be doing this? Why? This is not cute. We literally sit up and talk about colorism. We talk about all the isms. And when it's right here in our face, we going for it. Really? We literally talk about all the isms, colorism, all the isms. And we got one right here in our face, and they getting away with it. Then you're going to go delete it and try to redo it, and then turn around and call them goddesses instead. No, it's all the way wrong. Nick better quit for his Peter whacker fall off. The president ain't fell off yet. And I think you can look for your next bad hun, but you ain't got to do this right here. This is just absolutely disrespectful. But I see what point you're trying to make, Tracy. I think Schoolboy mentioned this, or I heard somebody mention this too, about what Nick prefers. And y'all know why it's done, but I'm just like, child, it's whack to me. It's so whack to me. But this ain't the only one. Then I got the big girls against the little girls. Like, what is that? You got Roly Poly, Big Roly Poly, Big Poly, whatever her name is. You got her right there. And then on the other side, you got somebody small. I don't know these girls like that. I'm not gonna even hold you. The only one I know on this thumbnail, on this thing right here, the only person I know is Sukiana, and that's because of the music and love and hip hop. That's it. I don't know these other girls. I don't think so. Yeah, I might say their name and I might be like, oh, I done heard their name before, but other than that, I don't know these girls. Yeah, it's pure ignorance. And it's like you do anything for a check. We done already heard how much these folks make on these shows. They only making $1,500 per season, and you getting your butt whooped every day for $1,500. They filming for 4 to 5 weeks, if that. But you getting you fighting literally every day for $1,500. I don't understand that. I could never do that. I could never. $1,500 and we fighting? No, ma'am. Let's fight, but it ain't gonna be for no $1,500. Oh, here goes Scotty being messy. Scotty. Oh, and then you gonna run. Then you gonna come in here, drop in here, be messy, and then run. Okay. I'ma let you make it. I'ma let you make it. You know, that's what the messy ones do. The ones that say they're not messy, they stop in, they be messy, and then they run. They leave and they run. But anyway, I felt like this was a little weird. I did, and in my opinion, it wasn't enough people calling it out for me. And I get why. They had this flyer out for, I think, like a couple of hours, and then they changed it up. They literally changed it. If I can find, let's see if we can find that other one that say the goddesses. It's everywhere, but I was trying to see if because they did change it. But I'm trying to say, and like this right here, listen. So now we doing bad versus wild, and I get it. It's supposed to be like a Zeus conversation meets wilding out and all of that kind of stuff, whatever it's supposed to be. But it's all ghetto for me. It's ghetto. Then you got this one right here, versus real ass. We can't make this stuff up, y'all. We can't make this stuff up, y'all. I'm not running sweet potato. Okay, Nana Pudding. Now we not supposed to start this. We not supposed to start this Nana Pudding, banana pudding. Here we go, right here. Found it. Here we go. Banana pudding. Banana pudding. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Okay. Pecan swirl. Let's not go there. Pecan swirl. I don't want to do it. Okay, so now y'all see credit to the on-site for this, but they posted the new one. I told y'all, it said chocolate goddesses versus caramel goddesses. Okay. The schoolboy, he want to show out. He want to show out. He want to show out. That's okay. But a pecan swirl, better go sit down. So anyway, I again thought this was very much so ignorant. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so I want to talk about Potomac really quick because y'all know I don't review the show really. Y'all know I don't really review the show, so let's talk about Potomac because I had to make a point today because you know these people, these Robin fans, y'all be forgetting about what we know Robin been doing. Y'all be forgetting. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about Belle Collective, and I still have my review coming out, but we'll talk a little bit about that too. Now I'm trying to go there, fudge brother. Get up my nerve. Thank you. Showing out. Showing out. That what you like to do, show out. Okay, so hold on 1 second. All right, so of course I'm not gonna play the sneak peek because Bravo ain't fit to get me, honey. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, so y'all know the sneak peek for this week's episode. Okay, this is like the second sneak peek. So in this sneak peek or whatever, Karen is telling Robin like that, saying that the ladies feel like she ain't really basically holding her accountable, right? So then Robin gets up and what you want to do? Hold me accountable and shoot me. And this is what I got to say. Although what y'all like to do is y'all like to go in on Wendy's antics, but I mean theatrics. But can we go in on Robin's theatrics? Okay, she did it when let's talk about season 6 when she was patting her kitty cat. Okay, she was standing there patting her kitty cat, talking about all these different that was theatrics. I don't care if she was drunk or if she wasn't drunk. It was still a part of theatrics. And she tried to pretend like she didn't know what Wendy was talking about. And you and Giselle had literally just had a conversation about Wendy right then and then. And then you try to play dumb and act like you didn't know what nobody was talking about. That was theatrics. I feel like it was theatrics when you was talking to Monique because the energy that Monique had wasn't really for you, ma'am. I get it. I understand. I'm not trying to go back to that place, but I'm just saying you have always shown theatrics, and that is your way of wanting to get out of things. Why do you have to get so angry when somebody hold you accountable? This is why I think it's bullcrap that we want to sit up and believe that Giselle is literally holding Robin accountable. How? How? How do we believe that? Y'all really honestly believe every day these ladies record a podcast and they don't have to just get up and get on the computer. They actually see each other face to face every day. They go to a studio. There we go. I was gonna refer from saying it because you know the people try to get mad when you say stuff like that. So I didn't understand this, and somebody has said in the comment talk about I think she responds from a level of hurt. So what? How does that flow for what we talking about this season? How is she responding from a level of hurt when she kept this stuff intentionally from the group? So that's responding to a level of hurt. Please make it make sense. How? How? How is she responding with a level of hurt when she intentionally left this out? I was like, y'all, whatever. So, of course, y'all know in the comments, somebody had commented, and then I also said, and before y'all start saying stuff, let's talk about these last seasons. Robin has been getting in everybody else business, and that's on period. And then also too, like y'all, it just don't be making sense to me how y'all energy be switching. But I mean, let it be what it's gonna be. Like I also saw someone trying to compare this to some other stuff. Now let me tell y'all what Karen had posted. Let me show y'all what Karen and Candace had posted. Now I saw this. I probably didn't tell too much of my business, but I saw this around there on my other Twitter first, and I sure was wondering. Oh wait, that's not. I'm not trying to look for you, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do that. Um, I was trying to click on Karen Herger. Y'all, now I ain't gonna lie. The little sneak peek. I think that's the first sneak peek where they say that Karen and Mia was the only two who had checks next to their Twitter names. Now Mia definitely have a check next to her Twitter name because she definitely did buy it. Now when it comes to Karen Karen was like, no, no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. And then here you go with here you go, Giselle. Yes, you did, Karen. How you know? And you say you don't know nothing about no social media. Girl. So the intern 11, I'm guessing, which is a Candace fan page, maybe because
You have to be willing.
like Candace's pictures and stuff and all of that. So a lot of things that Robin says never ages well. And that's been her whole RHOP career, in my opinion. But take a peep and listen at what Robin had to say, child.
You have to be willing to be like fully transparent, to share your life, the good part and the bad part. Maybe she shouldn't be on a TV show where your life is going to be talked about. If you have to be willing.
So y'all remember this, right? This was season 6. This was on the after show for season 6. Okay. And she was talking about, I want to say she was talking about Mia or Karen. One of the two. It was one of the two, right? But anyway, whoever she was talking about, she's basically saying this, and I'm like, ma'am, you have kept these things from us, and all of y'all are saying, oh, it's an option. If they want to bring it to the show, it should be an option. Well, why isn't anything else that they discuss an option? Why does Robin get so much grace? Robin and Giselle gets away with everything. Hey, Nikki P. Robin and Giselle continues to get away with everything. Candace also said during the reunion that she has the liberty to share what she wants about her marriage. If you talk about one, talk about them all. And I agree with that. I do agree with that. I feel like, again, in this whole just realm of how this is going, like Robin is just putting on all these extra theatrics only to literally turn around and do exactly what you want other people to do. You're not wanting to do it. And it's so weird to me. How we begging for everybody else to do certain things, but you don't want to do nothing you asking or expecting from anybody else? Robin and Gizzard can go. Fluid ankles. Oh yeah, y'all can go and go swiftly and go with go with go with go with grace, honey. Whatever you choose to do. I'm so sick of y'all, and I know ugh, after this week that I've had, I know y'all gonna be showing out on Twitter tomorrow. I know y'all gonna be showing out about this episode and about this episode of Marriage Man. Y'all gonna be showing out. Y'all gonna be showing out. I know. I'm scared to click on that X up there at the top because sometimes there'll be other people that I follow that be following them, them pages, them pages that be doing what they be doing, what they be doing, and what they be doing over there. So let me be careful before I go hit that home. But let's get into Tamar Braxton, honey, and that white man, and let's talk about Tommy. Okay, let's get into it. So hold on 1 second. Now y'all know I don't rock with the grandmama Tommy Lee. Y'all know I don't rock with the grandmama Tommy Lee. But I'm gonna have to agree with Tommy Lee on this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. That's probably what I should got from Instagram. Or is it on Twitter? Okay, so let's talk about Say My first, and then we'll talk about Tommy. Let me go back to Instagram. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come on off up in here. And sorry if I'm not paying attention to the comments. Y'all know I'm looking at a total different screen. Let's see. All right. Girl, you ain't fit to get my Facebook taken. I mean, my YouTube taken down. Facebook. I don't even use Facebook. You ain't fit to get my YouTube taken down. Okay, so let's get into what Tamar had to say first, okay? Because I think that this is so, like, girl. I'll just say what I got to say afterwards.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game, while we was broke up. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. I
Hey, what's up? It's all fair game. When you broke up, don't get it up.
It's all fair game for you to grow up, okay, Tamar? I'm going in on you. I'm going in on you. So if it's any Tamartians in the comment section, you get your ass out of here, okay? Listen, this is the most embarrassing I've ever seen in my life. And the reason why it's embarrassing is because Tamar, this is what we be talking about every day. This is literally what we talking about every day. This is literally what we fighting against every day. With this clout issue done went up there and did. You done got back with this white man. With this, if y'all not worried about that swoop sitting around there on top of his head, somebody be wrong with y'all. Cause see that's a red flag right there. That swoop around on the top of his head like that. Y'all see how it swooped around? That's a red flag. Okay. But there's no way in hell, and I mean this with everything in me, you go around there to the ops at any point. Do you ever think you're gonna get a welcome back over here? Okay, you not gonna never get a welcome back over here. And Tamar, you are foolish. Foolish. You took her to the game. I don't care what type of time you was on. You took her to the game. You was on some funny issue. You'd have stayed over there on that funny message, what you would have done, because there would have been no way in hell I would have been caught with this man. No way. You want to go over there to the crackhead? You step with the crackhead. Since you tried it, stay over there with the crackhead. That's what that would have been like for me. Okay, so that's what Tamar had to say. So let's get into what Tommy had to say, honey. Okay, hold on.
Let's get into it. So all I said was, hi. All I said was he had a nice suit. And from there, he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ate my ass, and I sent him on his way. It wasn't the, I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't the Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points, I knew that I could no longer play this game. So it was a one-night thing. He never got no. Let's get into it. So one thing, JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you. One thing, JR, you never want to play with me.
So then she posted the messages, the DMs between her and JR. Somebody was like, "Those are text messages. They're not. They're DMs." And it doesn't make a difference whether they're DMs or text messages. The stupid part for me is you never go back once somebody go to the ops. What the are you doing accepting them back? You got to be a dump to do that. You gotta be dumb to do that. I don't even care if Tommy was lying, yo. You gotta be dumb and foolish to ever go back once you did. And Tamar, it's no flex to ever accept anyone who has sat down with the ops. Are y'all for real? Where they do that at? Then on top of that, he a white man with a swoop that wants to sit up here and sound like a black man. Like I said in Hotline Bling chat room, girl, when the man break your heart and you get to up here talk about breaking hearts and all of that kind of stuff, keep it off the internet. We do not give a damn. Okay? Keep it over there. You can cry on Miss E's shoulder. She is still there. And you also have your sisters and your brother. You can go cry over there, cry a river with them. Cause we don't care. That's what you can do. Cry me a river. You can call Justin Timberlake and have him sing it to you on the phone if you want to. We don't want to hear it. Don't cry to us. This is stupid. It's no way to look around. I believe Tommy. I do believe Tommy. However, if I believe Tommy or didn't believe Tommy, Tamar, you are an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to everybody. Like, what we doing? Like, right? I think everybody like this is the one time we look. We believe you, Tommy, girl. You may be. I almost said something. I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, Tamar, girl, I know you're gonna be crying on the internet next week. Jay left me and he said I was my fault because I was missing. And girl, she's just so exhausting. And y'all heard what Tommy said. Tommy said he didn't get no Tootsie Cat, but he definitely did eat her booty. I don't really think he ate her booty, is it? Maybe that's like some type of little slang or something like that. I don't think that's what she meant, is it? Or do she mean he ate on the Tootsie Cat? Is that what she's trying to say? Somebody help me. Now help me understand something. So she actually really mean that he was eating her booty, or he was licking on a Tootsie Cat. Which one? Somebody help me. She would have said cooter. Yes, she meant booty. Boy, y'all just get out here and be saying anything because so she would have said Sister Cat if she was talking about the Sister Cat. So she is literally talking about the booty. And she said she should have took a video. Is that part of the video on here? I think it's
But the sad situation is like we're black, Tamar. I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this.
I don't believe this.
I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever. Play with us. Like, tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be sold for the and then wanna. Yeah, we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually, because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet. And he would never talk to you. You could never get to look your way. Now go kiss him in the mouth. But the sad situation is like we're black. That's why.
So anyway, she did say now I agree with her again. As two black women, again, your issue should be checking him. But you allow him to sit in the car and give us all that whole sad story like we something asked to be all up in the group chat talking about why he did what he did and what he did and why you did what you. We don't care. That's the crazy. We don't care. White man, we don't care. Tamar, we don't care. Okay. And so when you do something with that swoop, that swoop, y'all, is such a red flag. If I ever saw this man face to face and saw that swoop, I would never take my eyes off of it because I'd be wondering, why do you have this up here sitting on top of your head like that? Who did that? Did your mama or your daddy did that to you? Cause that ain't right, sir. You telling me you got good and grown, you decide to wear your hair like this. Now you've been wearing your hair like that since you was a kid. I refuse to believe a grown man wanted their hair done like that. I refuse to believe it. And I think you just left it up there because it was the easiest thing to do. That's how it grew. That's how it grew because your mama kept it in that little swoop the whole time. It just grew like that. So I, can't nobody tell me that him as a grown man decided to wear his hair like that. He just don't want to disappoint his man. That's it. That's it. Because I don't see no other reason why. I don't see no other reason why. Hey, it's Lika, baby. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I don't like that swoop on that man. I don't. That swoop is such a that swoop makes you should make you want to scream. Sir, why do you have a swoop? Why you got a swoop? Okay. Is any of y'all around there watching the Squid Games? Now, Schoolboy, I know you still in the chat. I got a question for you. Let me put this up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. That swoop is bothering me. I don't like it. I hate it. Okay? Because it's him wanting to be, and there's people don't say that enough for me. It's him wanting to be a black man for me. Folks can say what they want to, but he wants to be a black man, y'all, and that irritates, that burns, that irks me. Okay, just like I don't like that "Catch Me Outside" girl because she wants to pretend to be so black. I can't stand that. Like, I hate that. Okay, Schoolboy, let me ask you a question. I thought you said this nigga got a BBL, or he was getting a getting a something. Didn't he say he was getting a BBL? If Well, he kind of do. He kind of do look like he built like Marie from Belle Collective, but I mean, I thought he was getting the BBL. That finesse 2 times. I care nothing about this man, but I was just wondering because he look bigger than he did before, or maybe it's his clothes. What it is? That's what he said. He got liposuction. Well, honey, he should have stayed under there a little bit longer and got some more of that because he looked so uncomfortable at the gender reveal. He looked so uncomfortable. I said, "What is going on here?" And he got the ab surgery too. Well, maybe he's still swole. Maybe he's still swole up from it. And that what it could be. He's still swole up from it. Let me make it big so y'all can see it a little bit better. Is that what it is? He's still swole up from the maybe he had to be the still from the surge or the that's what I'm thinking. It kind of do look like that from the side. I ain't gonna hold you. It do. But I don't know, when you said BBL, I was thinking to myself, I say he still kind of look a little, a little big or something. That BBL didn't work. Yeah, it was the way she threw that baby in the I was like, say trash, Lord Jesus. The way she threw that baby in the tub. He built like a stud. He built like Marie over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville with that botch BBL that she want everybody to think that she ain't never got. Can I tell y'all something? Next Friday, y'all probably gonna have to talk me down for real because I'm gonna be pissed. So y'all know we get a new episode of Belle Collective, right? And y'all saw on Belle Collective that they about to have a sit down. Letitia, Marie, and Tamar is about to have a sit down regarding I guess their relationship or whatever. And Marie and Letitia is talking about somebody not being forthcoming. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not sparing neither. I'm not sparing them next week. I'm gonna roast them so bad to the ground next week. Marie, you're gonna need a new nose when I get done with you. Okay. Marie's gonna need a new nose, and Letitia, you're gonna need to find you another lace front to hug the front of your head by the time I get done with you. And that wig that you will be wearing, I'm gonna wear y'all out. I'm going to wear y'all out because let me tell you something. Y'all should not be ever having a conversation with this lady unless y'all are apologizing to her on camera, and that's not what we saw. Y'all went and met with her ex-boyfriend from 2016 who had charges on them for attempting to hurt, harm, or maybe even do other things to women in which he was dating. And y'all went and sat down with this man and pretended like you was getting all of this information because you thought Tamara was just this big old liar. And what happened at the end of the day is that you got caught slipping. Letitia, I'm dragging you so bad. See, because that right there, I'm not gonna never let that go. I'm sorry, I'm never letting that go. I've seen some crazy stuff in reality TV, but that right there, going to sit down and meet with somebody's ex who had these charges on them, what are we doing? I'm going to smack that bitch. Yeah, Tamara had her baby. Yeah, Tamara had her baby. She did. She did. I just don't like that because again, like Tamara ain't done nothing to nobody. Tamara minds her business. Tamara really do be minding her business on here. Letitia got caught up in her foolishness, and so you want to blame it on everybody else. How can you and Marie sit down and try to hold somebody accountable when you went and met with this woman's ex? You gotta make that make sense. I hope. And see, I don't like how y'all did that. Carlos, you bring your old, you come around here because I got something I want to say to you. It should have been somebody at that scene. You better hope I just don't see this for what it is and what we saw in the preview. Somebody else needed to be at that scene with Tamara. Am I the only one that is really pissed off by this? I'm probably more pissed off than Tamara is by this. And I have lost 2 sisters to DV. That ain't a game that you play. You go sit up with their ex, somebody that they didn't move far from, have never even brought up on the show. I'm not going to ever let that go. That is ignorant. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all black women ain't speaking up enough for me. Black women, y'all not speaking up enough for me. And I said what I said. I said what I said. Black women not speaking up enough for me because that right there, y'all, that was foul. You go sit down with a woman's ex who ain't never even bring that man up on the show ever. So you making it okay to go sit down with him, and then y'all gonna get crunk with Tamara and tell Tamara that she's not accountable for anything? For real? Are we for real? I'm sorry, I can't shake that. I'm not gonna never. Rufus, that's Marie. What's crazy to me is the same reason why you feel like you done had to drag Latrice these last 2 seasons and this season too, if we just gonna keep it all the way 100, you did the very same thing, if not worse, to Tamara. Marie is a snake. Marie is a gutter snipe, just like Letitia. You can put all them wigs on your head that hug your head all you want to. You still a snake. And I want you to stop with this Letitia Enterprises bull crap because it's a bunch of bull-ish, and I know it is. Letitia, I asked you to tread lightly because next week I am going to drop the receipts that I do have on you about this situation. Yes, ma'am, I do. I got you, sis, next week. I don't like you. You're never going to get away from me with that. Never. It's almost like you did it to me. Yep. I'm dragging you just like I don't stay off Sheree neck. I ain't stand off yours. How you doing? Yes, I do have receipts about that situation. I indeed do. So next week, they're gonna have you looking like a fool up here, and I'm going to bust you up, fool. How you doing? And my thing is this: we want to sit up here talking about empowering women, how we supposed to be a group of sisterhood and all of this kind of stuff. I ain't no woman to the first, okay? And I know that. However, what I do know is that's not no women's empowerment. Just like Shawnee is supposed to want us to believe that she's just this big old first lady, she's such about women empowerment, but you want to make sure that you on this basketball wives reunion stage. It's a whole bunch of y'all out here that want to talk about women empowerment, and y'all trying to literally, you are trying to bring the next woman down. So how are we doing that? I get when we on reality TV, a lot of this stuff is kind of made up and produced or whatever to create some type of storyline. That is what it is. But we're not gonna ever create someone going to sit down with someone's abusive ex and make it okay. That ain't happening. No, 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 no. And then Letitia, you can say them tears, you cry tears at that time. We sisters, this is a sisterhood. Girl, I'd have told you and Marie, y'all some snakes. And I believe Essie is too. Essie sit back and sit over there want to be Marie. Honey, y'all know how I feel about that Essie. Essie messy too. Essie just like Marie. Because this is what I'm trying to figure out. If we about business and Essie, you knew you wasn't gonna be at that thing, why you didn't say let's reschedule it? Let's reschedule the meeting. Marie clearly didn't know nothing. And Marie, let me clear you about what, baby. Akeisha already cleared you. Akeisha had you on mute, baby, because she let you know Letitia can't afford this blueprint. Marie, do you think we're stupid? Where's this blueprint that Letitia supposed to have? Cause we ain't seen her do nothing with Ferris Street. We seen her do them first few meetings and do that ghetto brunch, and them people didn't want to have nothing to do with her after that. And you messed up that brunch. You did with the white girl, Kayleen. Remember that season 1? Huh? Let's talk about it. Remember when she was meeting with them with the big peoples down there on Ferris Street? And she was meeting with the big peoples down there. Remember that? Remember she had that brunch with that lady with the big people? And that's when Kaylin and Marie were acting like wild animals. Y'all said it, wild animals, because that's what both of y'all was acting like. We ain't seen or heard nothing about Ferris Street since then. Other than Akeisha doing what Akeisha is doing. And that's why I said Akeisha is giving me more of she been about her business. I said that last season. And y'all know I rise for a business person. I love people who are in business and who be doing it. And she be doing it. So I mean, that school binder Letitia was writing in when Glenn came into her office told me all I AK, let me tell you something. They don't do nothing but rent out their Airbnb when they get ready to film round there. Film Letitia and Glenn filming the face thing like you go to work every day, like you was at the Enterprise every day. Girl, we still don't know what you do. Can you give me the title of whatever you was doing to get Marie them group home? What's the title of that? What you gotta be to do all of that? That's what the Enterprise do? What segment is what area of the Enterprise is that? Bro, Letitia can hang it up because she can hang it up. Letitia Enterprises is girl. I'm gonna review the actual show, but I had to get that off my chest about the next episode because I'm still not them doing that I mean to Tamara just is never gonna sit well with me. And you know why, y'all? And I'm being serious in all seriousness. Them piece of papers is literally just pieces of paper. And what I mean by restraining orders, protective orders, all of those things, you can get them as much as you want to. But honestly, at the end of the day, y'all, they two pieces of paper. They pieces of paper. One of my sisters that was unalive, there's a record of 67 times in which she made contact with police about being scared over a period of time, had multiple restraining orders, had multiple protective orders, had multiple things, and the man was still able to get to her and unalive her. So I don't take stuff like that lightly. And I'm not sure why black women taking that lightly. I'm not sure why black men taking it lightly. That should never be taken lightly. Marie and Letitia, you trash. And Marie, Letitia, also let me get on your wig wearing your helmet wear wig wearing tail also too. Another thing that I don't like is you need to tell Marie to back off. Like Marie is doing too much in y'all marriage. Tell her to go over there and worry about 60 Cedric and who hell he over there doing. That's what she need to be worried about. Or go over there and worry about Essie and what she got going on. There should you doing too much. I would literally have to tell you we can no longer be friends if you think that all the time. I get it, they was having a date, a girls' night, or whatever the case may be. But girl, you are too invested in their marriage when you got issues in your own. So that kind of stuff is not cool. That's that. I this it's so whack to me. Find you somebody else to play with. You couldn't be my friend. You are too overbearing in somebody else's relationship. Okay, a few comments here and there is cool, but to keep doing it is weird. It's weird. Yes, just simply you gotta catch up on Belle Collective. It's doing good. But I say I like Sweet Tea. She seems to mind her business, but with all the smoke. Did we talk about Sweet Tea? What was on the docket for Sweet Tea? We talked about Married to Medicine. Um, I don't remember what I said about Sweet Tea. Akeisha thinks she is better than the other women. Um, I got that like the first season, but I don't really get that anymore from Akeisha. But I did used to get that from her on Natty. No lie, I did. I did. But kind of now, I see it as she seems to be the only one other than Latrice, in my opinion, that really be about business. You know what I mean? Like the other ladies, I mean, other than now, Tamara gonna work down, okay? She'll get down there to that radio station. She gonna host an event. She gonna work down. But as far as like businesses and stuff like that, Akeisha and Latrice to me is the two that keep it together around there. Well, I would assume more like Latrice. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, listen, it's literally a piece of paper. It's literally like a piece of paper, and that's the most heartbreaking thing is when you have someone who's in a situation, they're calling out for help, they're doing this, they're doing that, and it still just doesn't do anything. It's a tough thing to deal with. That's why I say at the end of the day, that really upset me because again, we all know that restraining orders, protective orders, all those things are literally just pieces of paper that they sign and tell you, or don't come within 100 feet of such and such. And child, the moment that they violate that, ain't really nothing happening to them. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. I had a cousin that was unalive last year while they were installing security in her home. with that piece of paper. Oh my God. I am so sorry to hear that, AK. I am so sorry to hear that. Man, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta be y'all what Letitia and Marie did, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I don't know whose idea that was as far as like wanting to air these things. Well, let me take that back. I'm glad they're airing it, but it's also pissing me off even more. Yes, Marie needs to worry about that married man who Cliff accused her of dealing with last season allegedly. Child. Marie just needs to mind her business, period. And she has a problem doing that. And then when somebody get in her business, she want to pretend like she's the ultimate victim. Child. Well, listen, y'all hung out with me today. I just wanted to come up here and chitty chat with you guys. And see what you guys have to talk about here today. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, just to give you guys a brief schedule. Tomorrow we will be dropping Hotline Bling chat rooms thumbnail, or not thumbnail, but flyer. Tomorrow I'm thinking about going live. There's a couple of church things that I want to talk about that has going on. But tomorrow, why am I thinking today is Sunday? Tomorrow's Sunday, ain't it? So there's a couple things, church things I want to talk about. Monday, I probably will go live Monday morning. Tuesday, I probably won't go live. I'll go live Monday morning, and then I'm gonna give y'all reviews for Married to Medicine Potomac and get nothing from me. So Married to Medicine and Belle Collective, y'all be on the lookout for those tomorrow. Well, can't do Married to Medicine tomorrow, but I can do Belle Collective tomorrow. I can do Married to Medicine on Monday. Okay. Listen, if you guys have not checked out the most recent episode of Hotline Bling Chat Room, child, what is you doing? What is you doing? We had a kiki yesterday round there to the Hotline Bling Chat Room, so y'all need to join us over there and let's have a good time, honey. We are trying to get over 600 views on Hotline Bling Chat Room. We want to get more and more and more. We're at 403, which is actually really, really dope. So y'all keep on telling your friends and family to watch our show. And y'all might want to keep an eye on it, because I told y'all we're gonna be doing some interviews, we're gonna be doing some different things on here. But this week we'll be doing our ugly sweater our ugly sweater part of contest. Sorry. And y'all gonna be the judge round in the comment section. So y'all make sure y'all join us this Friday, which is the 15th, I believe. The 15th, yes. 10:30. Okay, so we're gonna have a 15-minute time change this coming up Friday. So we'll air at 10:30, 9:30 Central Time. Okay. Also, too, if you guys are interested in helping us crowdfund for any of our projects, including School of Love, head over to our website and click that crowdfunding link. You can also head to my Twitter. It's up in my bio on Twitter, up in my bio, or it's in my bio on Instagram as well. All right. So with that being said, again, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me for this good old Saturday. And I shall see you guys this week. All right. Much love. And also too, if you would like to bless the platform, hitting that like button is a free way of blessing the platform. But if you would like to bless the platform monetarily, you can do so. Cash App $Chef Don 2 or via Venmo, and we appreciate you for everything. With that being said, I'm about to get up out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.